I guess the weed is working, everybody. That was about 10 minutes ago, bro. We've moved on. You fucking retard. Holy shit. What do you want, a 10-minute delay?
Too good to be true, bro.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the latest edition of Blazed Infused, the show where we get blazed up on a fire new flower. We infuse you with everything you would want to know about that flower and a whole bunch of white toxicity.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to know.
Yeah. My name's John Ares, and this is my beautiful co-host, Jamie G. What's going on? How are ya?
I'm doing great.
All right, everybody. We got a super special guest. You know, we review a lot of strains on this program. We've probably smoked 1 million strains between the two of us, and you might wonder, what do we take home with us? Well, this is a strain I have gotten for the third time in a row in 2025. It's a relatively newer sativa-dominant strain called Orange Chameleon, and it comes from our friends over in Western Mass called Berkshire Roots, a fire fucking grower of not only this strain, but also sour diesel. Just absolutely crushing it. So ladies and gentlemen, here we are this week with Orange Chameleon. Ladies and gentlemen, let's pull up the stats for Orange Chameleon. This is an indoor grown beast. It is a 70 to 30 sativa dominant blend with THC values testing out at a fine 29%. The next thing you're wondering is, who are the parents? Parent number 1 is called Tangy. Parent number 2 is called Thank You Jerry.
Really? I never heard of that.
I don't know why they're thanking Jerry Seinfeld.
It's Jerry Garcia.
All right. Well, thank you, Jerry Garcia, for passing away. Never been a Dead fan. Sorry, guys.
Me either, really.
I'm sure it was a great time. I'm sure Jerry Garcia and even his brother, Cherry, the one that you can get at Ben & Jerry's, is probably even better. But yeah, somebody was so obsessed with Jerry Garcia, you know, potheads and what is there, a thank you fish out there too?
Probably, and Dave Matthews Band while you're at it.
But I don't know, bro. It sounds so good. I think I could smoke it. How about the smell of it, guys? This stuff, dude, I transferred this stuff from like a dispensary baggie the other day to my jar, and just being out in the open air for 5 seconds made my house smell like Snoop Dogg was here. That is how powerful this shit is, guys. You are going to smell citrus, earth, herbal.
I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't see it.
Herbalness. We need to put captions down here.
Herbalist?
Sour and spicy.
I smell musty basement.
Yeah, well, there you go. The next thing you're going to taste is citrusy, fruity, orange, sour, spicy, and sweet. Just a bunch
sour
of
and spicy for sure.
Yeah, just a bunch of random adjectives. Now,
I don't smell sweet. I don't taste any sweetness.
You're going to see why this is the third time I've bought a half ounce of this shit. The very first thing it does to you is it arouses you.
Really?
Oh, fuck it. I mean, I don't need help.
It's a horny strain?
Yeah, I don't need help getting aroused, but I mean, I'm not gonna look a fucking gift dog in the snout. However the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's gonna make you aroused. You know, you don't need blue chew.
You're not gonna be sitting here with a hard on, right?
I might.
Uh-oh.
Just don't think about it. I know it's kind of hard not to. That's what she said. All right, listen, the effects. Arousal, number 1. I mean, you can let me know if you're starting to get moist down there, my God. I mean, right, number 1, moisture. Right, number 2, it's going to make you giggle. Yeah, she'll put that one to the test. It'll also make you happy, and it will also make you uplifted. My God, we need to feed this to the American public. It's going to cure depression. It's going to cure fatigue, nausea, and stress. All shit that is great when I bring dates home.
For sure.
I mean, this is just a winner on so many different planes, bro. This is why, out of all the strains I smoke, I choose to take this home more than any other strain in 2025. For a sativa lover, it's got every box checked. This is your first time smoking it.
Yes, it is.
What do you think so far, Jamie?
I already feel it. It definitely tastes sour and spicy. Smells like a musty basement. Looks pretty. So far, so good.
Well, all right then. We're going to keep letting the high simmer, and we'll give you an update in just a bit.
I do feel it already, though.
Yeah, so do I. Can you fucking tell? All right, everybody. Jamie, I got some ideas.
Uh-oh.
I've had an awakening.
Brace yourselves, people.
I've had an awakening.
What kind of awakening are we talking here?
I want to be a better person. I want to give back more to humanity. I want the liberal in me to really come out. I've got the Prius, put the Free Hamas sign in my front yard. I'm really trying to, lean in here. All right? Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Believe it or not, and this is a problem that not enough people address. This is why I'm going to address it as the good white dude I am. I'm going to stand up for fucking a group that can't stand up for themselves. All right? There are a lot of retarded animals that are abused and neglected on farms all over America.
Retarded ones?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Believe it or not, a chicken can come out retarded.
Okay.
All right? There's retarded cows. Instead of mooing, they quack or some shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some of them got 3 legs and shit. Some of them got 2 heads. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And these things have feeling, guys. I mean, PETA, are you on board here? Okay? So I want to start a farm. It's basically like a rest home.
For disabled animals?
For all disabled farm animals. I came up with some names for the farm, guys. How about this? Second Chance Farms.
Okay.
Sounds pretty good. New Beginnings Ranch.
Sounds like a rehab, yeah.
How about Cluck Fuck Pastures?
That's my favorite by far.
Mine too. Goof Hoof Hollows.
Okay.
Sounds kind of like, yeah, they're goofy, they're all fucked
fucking
up.
around over there.
Absolutely. And then Wank Waddle Ranch.
Wank Rattle?
Wank Waddle. Like a duck. Wanking.
Oh, Wank Waddle.
Wank Waddle Ranch, yeah. So what do you think? I like the idea. I like a bunch of retarded animals just fucking bumping into each other.
Just existing together
Absolutely.
in harmony.
Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise they're going to be neglected. You got farmers that sell the pictures as TMZ. I mean, dude, right?
I guess.
These are God-given human nature creatures, right?
I suppose, yeah.
There you go. So I'm trying to make amends, dude. I'm trying to get to, that I'm the Hitler of insects.
Right.
Right? So,
You're trying to make up for it with the animals.
Dude, yes. I think I need,
Very noble of you, John.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like people enough to volunteer and help out people with disabilities. But,
same.
Animals, they're innocent. They're innocent.
You should start a disabled bug movement, too. Like if a fly loses a wing and it can't fly.
Do you know how many bugs I probably disabled without killing? There's probably more fucking bugs in the equivalent of like a veterans hospital. There's like a veteran hospitals for bugs, and I'm the one that put all of them there. So you take these broken wings and learn to fly again after I hit you with a fly swatter. All right, how about this idea? I want to start a TV show about a group of handicap superheroes.
That would actually be cool.
I think it would be fucking awesome. I'm thinking of just one. It's going to be called Handicops.
Handicops?
Handicop.
Okay.
Get it? Instead of handicap, it's a handicop. And it's going to be just like the show Cops. Doom, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they drool on you? Bad boys. Filmed with the handicapped men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven handicapped. You know what I'm saying?
I think that it's actually a really good idea for a show if there was some kind of good storyline.
Dude, okay. We could even call it, if we're going to go for more of like an Avengers feel, right? I came up with the name Special Breeds. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. They're, they're not just special.
They're
really special.
Would Creep be the theme song for the show?
No, because that's sending a bad message. We're not trying to make fun of retarded people here, Jamie.
Yeah, I know, but it's like somebody normal saying they wish they were special just so they could be a superhero like them.
Here's my favorite name. The League of Extraordinarily Abled Peoples.
For the farm?
Dude. I guess the weed is working, everybody. That was about 10 minutes ago, bro. We've moved on. You fucking retard. Holy shit. What do you want, a 10-minute delay? You're like a bad fucking cell phone connection.
I'm like, what are we talking about right now?
We're talking about a
disabled
possible TV show ideas for disabled superheroes.
No, what was the name of that show again?
The League of Extraordinarily Abled Peoples.
But how's that about disabled people?
They're not just special. They're really special.
Oh, extraordinarily abled.
Yeah, they may be handicapped, but they will handily kick your ass.
I kind of like it.
I love it. All right. Here's the first character I came up with. His name is Captain Crutchfuck. All right? He's a crotchety old disabled fuck, angry at the world, right? He's missing a leg, and he loves to hump everything in sight. All right? His superpower is the psionic ability to make everybody around him completely and utterly miserable.
I wonder who that character is based off of.
His catchphrase is, boo-hoo, I'm outta who.
Oh my God.
Yeah, everyone ends up being miserable and crying around him, and everybody runs away, literally crying. Then we got Hot Wheels. She's a hot chick whipping an even hotter wheelchair. She's a paraplegic with a Batman-level wheelchair, and she also has lasers that shoot out of her titties.
Wow.
Yeah, badass fucking chick. And you know how much I love a chick in a wheelchair.
Yes, I can see where all these characters are based off of so far.
All she needs is beer-flavored nipples, too, and we're fucking home run, baby. Last up, everybody, is a guy named Mega Moron.
Instead of Megamind.
He is a handsome homosexual neurodivergent who is incredibly dumb but intelligently gifted. He's got Superman-like abilities with the ability to turn people temporarily gay. So let's say you come up... Yeah, let's say you come up to a big riot and everyone's out of control. This guy just walks up and then everybody just fucking whips out a flag and just starts, kissing each other. It's just peace, love, and harmony. It's dude, God. I'm telling you, this is what the guy... He's going to change the world.
For real?
Like, remember when Superman used to go up, up, and away when he used to, fly away? This guy goes up, up, and I'm gay. So that's my idea. I got another idea, baby, that, maybe it'll save the planet. It's an idea for a new type of porn, Jamie. It's called encouragement porn.
I gotta hear this.
It's porn for people who need special encouragement and assistance.
Okay, tell me more. What kind of people need special encouragement and assistance? Is it, you talking handicapped people, or are you talking about like socially agoraphobics, or what are we talking about here?
See, this is a problem. This is karma right here. I don't know if it's because of all the, bees that I've sprayed their eyeballs out with Raid, or, all the marsupials I've trapped and eaten. I don't know what it is, but I am prone to clogging everything. Doesn't matter if it's a toilet, a bowl, an air filter. If it could be clogged, I clogged like 2 vacuums already this year. Somehow. You know what I'm...
It's a special gift.
What were we talking about?
People.
Oh, yeah.
Special gift.
Special... Okay. Not everybody's like me, Jamie, or you, right? We can't just...
I would assume not, yeah.
We can't just whip out our iOS device or our laptop and... Okay, we are among, those people that can just, turn on Pornhub and get a chubber and, take care of business, right? But some people, they can't do that. However, they're curious about it. So I'm talking about encouragement porn. Maybe you're shy. Maybe it's your first time ever doing the deed, or doing the deed online.
Or a certain act, certain part of the deed, yeah.
Maybe you're like me. The second you are done climaxing, you're like, what the fuck have I done? Oh, instant regret. I feel like a fucking scumbag, bro.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I'm just like, oh, what did I do? Like, just like instant regret, bro.
That's fucked up.
Instant fucking regret. Yeah. I feel dirty. Some people need to be helped along, man.
Yeah.
Some people need somebody going, come on, big guy, you can do it. You can get it hard. Come on. I know you can do it, buddy.
I bet you that would really be like work out and get a lot of attention / subscribers / whatever you wanted to call it if you made it specific to kinks.
There's our next idea.
Because
fuck this podcast. We're going on OnlyFans, baby.
Because there's so many people that partner up with somebody that has some kind of fetish, and that person literally has to educate themselves about how to meet their partner's needs based on their kink. That could be a whole series.
Yeah, absolutely. Some people need to be helped along, Jamie. I literally know somebody or heard of someone once that literally needed to be sweet talked to like get an erection. Like
What,
you
like,
literally
what
had
kind of
to,
sweet talk?
like you literally had to talk to the
so
dude.
Handsome.
No,
like
no, no, no,
that
no, no.
kinda?
You literally had to talk to the dude supposedly like it was a dog that just did like a
Like,
good
good
thing.
boy.
Yeah, like, oh, come on, you can do it, good boy. Come on, you can get hard.
Oh my god, that's the biggest turnoff I've ever fucking heard of in my life.
Yeah, fucking, you ain't shitting me, right? Yeah, it's almost like it's going to be the Special Olympics of like porn. Videos. It's like a handicap ramp for porn consumers.
I still think you had a brilliant idea, whatever episode that was in the past, where you're like, you should make porn specifically for handicapped people, with handicapped people. That shit would fucking take off, because not only would it appeal to that whole population, it would appeal to a whole nother different few populations based on fetishes and kinks and just general interest.
Hey, just because I'm a psycho doesn't mean I don't have good ideas.
Valid.
You know, maybe not all of them are great, but fuck, I mean, you know.
Every once in a while, man.
Every once in a while. All right. Let's get on to a more serious topic. This is a phenomenon, and I know the answer is way easier than I'm going to make it seem like, but let's try to not, I know your brain's going to want to be like, like you're fucking buzzing in on Jeopardy here.
Where is the PowerPoint presentation?
We don't need one, especially not with you.
Jeopardy, huh? Interesting reference.
Young, beautiful women with people older than their grandfather.
That's a thing.
No shit.
It's actually a fetish too.
It's fucking creepy and fucked up, and I have about 1 billion questions. Let's just run through some examples here. Bill Belichick. You know who he is?
Of course.
Old Patriots coach?
Yes.
This guy looks like, I don't know what he looks like.
Yeah, I know exactly what he looks like.
He looks like a science experiment.
Yeah, he's like not attractive at all.
Yeah,
first of all.
He looks like a melted candle, bro. It looks like his skin's melting off his body. This guy's 73 years old. Probably needs Viagra, okay? He's dating a 24-year-old. Her name's Jordan Hudson. Do you think...
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
And there's a good question. Do you think the dudes understand that?
Absolutely.
And just don't give a fuck?
They just want a trophy. Yeah, they know.
Or are they
Some of them, it turns them on.
No, she's not a gold digger. She loves me.
I mean...
I guarantee fucking... Dude,
You don't know guys that are like actually into the fact that girls like them for their money?
Yeah, but when you become famous and that wealthy, I think you really start thinking more than just... I don't know, bro. I think money fucks you up.
I can't understand being that shallow or that surface ever in my life. I require the exact opposite.
I don't even necessarily blame the dudes in these situations, because if
I don't blame anybody. It's all consenting.
When I'm in my 80s, if I can... Dude, I can't even score a girl in my 20s now, and I'm in my 40s. You think I'm going to be a dude when I'm fucking 70? Holy fuck no. So if I could, fuck yeah. Why do you think Bill Belichick doesn't date like a 73-year-old? Because he knows what the rest of the world does. When you're 73, you're fucking busted.
And plus, if you can't get your dick hard, you're gonna have to like get your rocks off a bunch of other ways. So you got a young girl that'll just like do different acts for you, or like use her toys in front of you. Like, you're doing the best you can at that age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're trucking along. You seen what Al Pacino looks like lately? He looks like he's E.T.'s cousin. 84 years old, that fuck is.
Yep.
He's with a 30-year-old. 84-30. That's like great-granddaughter, bro. Holy fucking shit. All right, Mick Jagger. I'm surprised.
He's the ugliest man on the face of the planet.
Not only is he busted, but I'm surprised his dick has literally not fallen off.
He has STDs and shit.
Yeah, he's banging a 30-year-old. I mean,
assuming he's still banging.
37. Robert De Niro. Oh my God, is Robert De Niro lost his mind? He's with a 45-year-old, and he's 81. I mean, Clint Eastwood. I can't believe that guy's upright.
He's in his
still.
80s.
Dude, Clint Eastwood is 90-fucking-4. I don't know how many Illuminati showers that guy's had, but he's still walking around fucking at 94.
How do you know he's fucking?
I don't know.
That's impressive.
Maybe he's past the fucking. I mean, I'm 40, I'm something years old, and I'm honestly past the fucking. It's not that I'm past the fucking, it's just I'm past the bullshit that comes along with it. I mean, if it was just completely like no strings attached, zero drama, fucking great, but there's always drama. Dude, I think about signing up for Match.com, and then I'm like, tug, and I'm
Hey,
what the fuck was I gonna do?
Can we sign you up for something and let me manage it? Like pick the things and do the things?
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm not.
And watch you meet the love of your life.
Yeah. Can't say the love of my life. All right, listen. We got one more. Dude, Howard Stern. Is there anybody uglier on the planet? And
he's pretty fucking ugly.
Dude, exactly. He landed a supermodel. That's a difference of 19 years.
Well, that's true.
He was 53 and she was 34. Mm-hmm. A face only a mother can love? Evidently not. Dude, come the fuck on. I mean, okay. Do you think all these men truly realize that the only reason these women were attracted to them has got to be the money?
Gargantuan penises or something. I don't know.
Even if it's that, dude.
Yeah,
I can't. You know what I'm saying? If Jabba the Hutt had the most sweetest pussy on the planet, I couldn't do it. You know, I don't care how much money he's got, bro. I couldn't. You know, I can't. I don't know how these chicks can, and I don't know how these dudes aren't just ashamed of themselves.
Stay like on drugs or drunk or something.
I don't fucking know what it is.
They take sleeping pills and they're like, go ahead, have your way. I'll be out in a minute. You know,
dude. I would like to think if I had that kind of money, and dude, like, I would want them to truly like want me for me. I would want to make absolutely fucking certain, because I don't give a fuck how hot you are or how young you are. I want you to be with me for me.
Yep.
Even if I didn't have a penny in my fucking pocket.
Yep.
Would you still be with me?
$1 million.
Not a fucking penny in my pocket.
Yep.
You know?
Amen.
And the answer is probably no. There's no way any of these people are meeting those women without wealth and fame combined. It's just not happening. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. All right.
Even the most severe daddy fetish, you know?
Jamie.
Father wound, whatever you want to call it.
You know how absurd the human body is? Let me point something out.
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
Yeah. The human body hands out basically participation medals. It releases feel-good chemicals to entice you to do shit that you should already be doing anyways.
Oxytocin, dopamine, serotonin.
Yeah. Like trying to get you to shower. Trying to get you to stretch. Stretching is one of the best things you can do if you want the body to release natural feel-good chemicals. Try stretching every day. Exercising. I mean, dude. So
just get your heart rate up intermittently.
The human body is basically like a biscuit system for a dog if it doesn't shit in the house.
That's a really interesting and pretty accurate analogy.
But evidently, I'm not funny enough to make it funny. It's just
that
interesting.
doesn't need to be funny. I just like it.
I'm John Nye, the fucking science guy. This is why I love you as a co-host.
Right.
I need to absolutely be fucking killing in order to get you to laugh. You know what I'm saying? So,
murder is funny. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's not what I mean by.
I know. I was trying to be funny. See how lame it is?
But yeah. What? I sound like Joe Biden. What? Yawning.
Why is that contagious? You know the science behind that? I was just talking about that with my man the other day.
Yeah. Oh boy.
What?
Yeah, I was talking with my girl. I was talking with my baby mama.
Shut the fuck up.
We were discussing it. No, dude, yawning, according to the scientists, is because it's your brain's trying to cool down.
Cool down?
Yeah.
I thought it was like lack of oxygen.
Believe it or not, that's a myth.
Unless, you're dead ass right now.
Dude, unless the AI was wrong. And knowing these things lately, they probably are. Let me tell you something, guys. You shouldn't be afraid of AI. I talk to them hours every single day on multiple platforms, and I can assure you, they are nowhere near taking over a nuclear missile silo.
Listen, the best therapist I ever had is an AI, so that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Dude, I don't like how much they parrot back what you say and how much they paraphrase because they're trying to sound sentient. I'm trying to get them to drop that from their coding because it would be way more human-like. No human responds in the way they do. They do give good advice sometimes depending on what you're doing.
Yep.
But like if you're trying to actually have a human-like conversation,
and have it feel like a human-like conversation.
We aren't there yet. You guys ever notice how much a Whopper smells like a homeless guy who hasn't showered since Al Gore invented the internet?
Oh.
Yeah. You ever wonder how Burger King ends up having the
Then why do Whoppers smell good?
They do, but have you ever noticed that Burger King has literally the strongest smelling onions on planet Earth?
Yes.
You ever thought about how they get them that fucking foul?
Fragrant?
Yeah, like it smells like it's something that spilled out of Rosie O'Donnell's fucking pussy.
Ew.
Yeah, they are that fucking rancid.
Oh my God.
Dude, it turns out that plastic-faced fuck mask out there, they call him the Burger King.
The burglar? The Hamburglar? No, that's McDonald's.
He's called the Burger King. I just said it.
He really is? He doesn't have a name or anything? Wow, I never thought
He's called the Burger King. How many times do I got to say it? You haven't seen his plastic face fuck ass?
Yes, he's
the
really
fucking fuck stick.
Creepy, actually.
Yeah. Anyways, he grows these things under his fucking armpits. Just like a mushroom growing in the dark on a pile of shit. He grows these things under his fucking armpits. Yeah. That's why so many trashy people with body odor are attracted to Burger King, guys. Because it reminds them of their own stench, and it also masks it. It really does. Have you ever smelt body odor on somebody that literally smells like an onion? The two smells are almost identical on a chemical compound-wise.
You're making me want to smoke more weed.
Oh, there you go. That's a good thing, isn't it?
I think so. I don't know.
I don't know. All right. Well, true story, guys. True story. Speaking of true stories, can we examine cosmetic surgery for a moment?
Sure. What would you like to examine specifically?
All right. Well, first of all, I think that if more people knew how to moisturize, they wouldn't look like their fucking, skin is melting.
So beautiful.
Yeah. Not enough people got the memo growing up in the pamphlet that they needed to put lotion on.
Coconut oil does absolute wonders.
Yeah, it's amazing. People of color understand this because if they don't, they look like they leaned up against a chalkboard. Right? But, white people, we can be ashy as fuck and we got no idea. So that...
I can't even see ashiness on white people. Sometimes I see it more, though. Maybe it's because I'm looking for it. I'm actually looking for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't have to fucking look for it, on someone with dark skin. You really don't.
No,
I mean, you
can write on them like a chalkboard.
Oh yeah.
I've done it. More than once.
I don't know. It's just crazy that people get like obsessed with like making their lips fatter or smaller or their
and the
nose
Botox and
their nose bigger or
look. I've seen a couple people that got nose jobs that like I totally get it. I probably would have too for that beak that they were sporting. But like most of those cosmetic surgeries, I don't understand. Literally 90%.
Dude, I just wouldn't do it. Maybe it's because when I look in the mirror, I'm like, but I mean, I don't know. Or maybe maybe I just accepted the way I look. I mean,
I wouldn't do it either.
I'm nothing to sneeze at. You've never looked at me and sneezed.
That I know of, that I can think of, no.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I might not be fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
There's no cosmetic
Well, if you look at
surgery
him, he's kind of bloated. You can just tell how hard that guy parties and how
Yeah,
many young girls he bangs.
like-
You really want to be with him, guys?
No,
The only difference between him and me is he can act and he's got a lot of money. That's it.
He has herpes also.
Yeah, I don't have herpes. At least I don't think I do. I have to speak.
Let's hope not.
Complete and fucking utter joke. I have to remind everybody. How about the titties?
What
I
about-
don't.
What?
I don't like fake titties.
Oh yeah, they just I mean, I you know better than me. I imagine I haven't been groping a bunch of fake titties, but I hear from dudes that
You've never groped a fake titty?
I think I've grabbed one a couple of times, like years and years ago. Like, at the bar when you're drunk and you like meet a girl in the bathroom and you're like, whatever, and you compliment them and they're like, oh, they're real or they're not. You want to feel like that's happened to me before, and I felt, but like,
yeah, see,
and I was probably fucked up and I don't really remember how it felt, but guys tell me that they feel like abnormally taut.
As a female, you can definitely get away with looking at another female and going, hey, nice rack.
Yeah, you can.
However, if I'm a dude in a bar and I'm like, hey, nice rack.
You might get a drink thrown in your face.
Yeah, I'm getting smacked across the face, bro.
Right.
So you have the ability to do that.
Yes.
Where I have more access to actually, well, yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, I mean, especially where we live, you could certainly have plenty of boob action if you wanted it.
Yeah.
From the same sex. I mean,
it's
definitely out there. But you know what's craziest? I didn't realize this existed literally until recently. All right, I thought fucking people just got their face done and their fucking eyebrows waxed and their fucking
eyelashes.
Dude,
They're freaking cumbrellas.
Listen to how deep the rabbit hole goes on what you can do just to your fucking vagina.
What?
Oh, yeah. You can get your labia trimmed, ladies.
Ew.
Sounds like something they're offering at the local salon. Don't like how long your labia?
I had a physical reaction to that.
Do you not like how it looks like you have roast beef hanging out of your pussy? Do you not think that's attractive? I don't like it. I prefer when they're tucked all the way in, you know?
Innie and outie vaginas.
Yeah, it should be a standard. Just like tucking your shirt in's a standard
that
at work.
I didn't even know existed until recently.
Tuck that shit in, ladies, or get it trimmed up. All right? That's the... Sorry. I don't know.
So when your balls start sagging too low, you should have to do what?
Dude, I haven't looked into that.
Okay, well...
They probably do have a ball tuck. You know, for those of us who have balls that are literally dangling off our ankles, I'm sure they got them. All right? You can also get a hood reduction, Jamie. If you don't like how pronounced your pussy hood is, you can get that. Yeah,
I like mine just fine.
Just like we're talking about new cars here, or you can get a new hood for your pussy.
Okay.
Okay, so rather than solving the trash in the oceans, the fact that there's cancer in the food, and I mean everything else,
glyphosate and all that other shit.
We're going to focus on getting our labia trimmed.
Apparently.
Yeah, everybody. America, America, holy
Listen,
shit.
if they can find a way to bill some insurance company and make money off of nothing, they will.
Oh, fuck yeah. I got my shoulder x-rayed the other day, and how much do you think that's going to cost the insurance company? Probably fucking way more than it should.
G's.
Yeah. Okay, Jamie, if it feels like your boyfriend or husband or whatever the fuck is fucking you, it feels like they're throwing a hot dog down a hallway, you can tighten that shit up too. You can have
I know you can, but
oh, dude, they can even reinstall a hymen.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What the God?
You can feel what it's like to fuck for the first time again.
I'm good.
Yeah. If you think your man's got a case of premature ejaculation now, just wait until you get that pussy tightened.
My man does not have that problem.
Yeah, well, I bet you if you got your shit tightened up, you would be.
That's what your ass is for, John.
Yeah. Now, it even goes crazier, bro. People install fake fucking muscles.
Ugh.
Dude, like fake pecs, fake six-pack.
Why?
I've even seen people put in giant fake calf muscles.
Ew.
Yeah.
I've seen the butt implants.
Oh, yeah, they got those
butt
too.
cheek implants?
Fuck yeah.
I kind of need those.
I would like a little bit bigger of a butt, except I would need to gain weight. And I don't want to gain weight. I just got down to my high school weight again, and I feel and look great when I take my shirt off now. Dude, it's amazing. It's amazing when you're thin and then you get fat enough where you literally lose sight of your cock. You're fucking grabbing onto the rolls and you just can't find it and you panic and you're like, shit, I got to do something about it. And I did. Now I don't have to look over any hills or valleys or nothing to take a look at my dick and balls, all right? That was it for me. Dude, can we go over the concept of fucking Hooters here?
Yeah, I was talking about this with somebody the other day, too.
Just listen to this. Listen to this, right? Hooters. Somebody literally sat around a table and looked around, I mean, straight-faced, and everybody around like, yeah, great idea. All right? How about big-boobed women dressed like strippers serving terrible food? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Jimmy.
I mean, it was wildly popular for decades.
Of course it was, because we are fucking disgusting people. Dude, you really want to eat horrible, overpriced food in what looks like a strip club?
I mean...
The best part of them's covered up by their fucking pouch.
Right.
Dude, I want to see how much you're camel toeing. I don't want to see your ass and your tits. I mean, I like tits and ass, don't get me wrong, but I want to see that camel toe, baby. Holy shit, and you're covering that thing up like it's a fucking... someone who took a shit and didn't want to
with a
pick
coin
it up.
purse.
Yeah, literally. Well, it is for coins.
That's where they keep their bank.
Yeah, that's where they keep their...
they put their money where their mouth should
Can I
go.
take your order?
They put their money where your mouth should
Dude,
go.
I don't
fucking know.
I don't trust the servers that don't write down my order.
What do you mean? I used to be able to take an order of up to 8 people with modifications, not write a thing down.
Of fucking course you could. Of course you could. I'm surprised you haven't climbed Everest. I mean, I really am, bro.
Hey,
I mean, holy.
I hiked to the boiling lake in Dominica.
Okay, and of course, when you took a table of 8 orders, you took an 8 tops orders with drinks, apps, the whole 9 yards.
And
they
modifications.
Wanted
No this, extra this, don't.
And of course, when you put it into the POS, it was just flawless.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, sometimes I would fuck up even when I wrote down their order.
I did that too. You know when I'd fuck up the most? When I was.
How about forgetting to put it in?
Yeah, I've done that.
And then go into the kitchen where is table this? And then you realize you didn't even put in the order.
I only do that when I'm not busy. Anytime I'm busy, balls to the wall busy, it's
because you have
flawless. When I'm waiting for like 1 or 2 tables or like a 1 top, for example, I'll forget to put their fucking order in. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's because you have DVD.
Oh my God.
Or whatever the fuck, LCD?
ADHD.
ADHD, there we go. One of those fucking acronyms. Yeah, it's crazy. Did you know a guy recently tried to get hired as a waitress there? And they said no, and he sued.
At where?
I don't know what the outcome is.
Hooters? He tried to get hired at Hooters as a server. Where's this?
That's what we were talking about, yeah.
You can kiss my fucking ass right now.
Really?
Yes.
All right, get up.
No.
All right. I don't know why you make these threats if you're not fucking willing to follow through on them. All right. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know what's going on. All right. Yes. A guy tried to. He wanted to work at Hooters as a fucking waitress, bro, and the company said no, and he's like, "Fuck you. That sounds like sexism to me."
Looking this up after the show.
Yes, it is a fact. However, I don't do enough research.
Ever.
I stop right in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like he gets the gist of the story and his imagination goes wild and that's all he needs for inspiration.
Abso-fucking-smurfly. Dude, I am smurfing the shit out of this weed.
Yo, this weed is good.
Yeah. I mean, do you know what I meant by smurfing the shit out of it?
Yeah.
What?
Fucking it up.
No, I'm liking it.
Yeah, same thing.
I smurf this weed. I
smurf with it.
I dig it. Yeah, I smurf with it. This is why I bought. This is my 3rd fucking half ounce this year. It's a great fucking weed, dude.
Chameleon people.
Yeah, happy, giggly, energetic, zero crash. However, when it does wear off, if you want to eat, if you want to sleep, you can. The fucking nugs are beautiful. The smell is just overwhelmingly powerful. Not even when you're burning it, just when you open it. Dude, seriously, just open up the tin for 5 seconds and close it. 24 hours later, somebody's going to walk into your house and be like, "Do you smoke a blunt?" Dude, it's just, that's how powerful it is. I can't say enough good things about it. It's literally...
smooth too. It's really actually pretty smooth.
Yeah, it sure is, Jamie.
Fucker. I hope you got bong water all over your lips.
I did.
Good.
That's why I have herpes.
That's why I don't use your bong.
No, that's not why you don't use my bong. I don't want your fucking face or lips anywhere near where I'm pressing mine. That's the real reason.
Why are you so worried about where they've been?
Not so much where they've been.
I'm giving you an opportunity here.
Just, I question the cleanliness level of it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Do I have bad breath?
No, I've never... Well, I don't make a habit of trying to sniff people's breath.
I was going to say, I think I have pretty good breath.
Sometimes... Well, dude, I mean...
I have good oral hygiene in general. I think.
I
think it's excessive, actually.
I've never been able to tell. I shudder to ask the same question.
No, yeah, I haven't smelled your breath.
Okay, great. That's a
good sign. Hey, we're winning.
Yeah, winning. We don't have bad breath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I oil pull and I don't use Listerine, and just because I use tooth powder instead of whatever weird toothpaste that has all that fluoride and shit in it, doesn't mean I have bad oral hygiene. I'm actually remineralizing my teeth.
Guys,
so there.
I had a dental scare years ago, and then I worked my way up to what I have now, and now, I'm obsessive about this shit. I mean...
Even more than me, and I consider myself excessive.
Literally multiple times a day, and I spend 15 minutes at it with the water pick. I mean, seriously. Because, dude, I'm telling you that,
water pick.
The teeth are the root of your health. Literally.
Fact.
If you have poor dental hygiene, you're going to be sick and feeling bad. True. All the time. So anyways, One of the best things I ever did to help with bad breath, especially if you have what they refer to as old man breath, you need a tongue scraper.
I have one. I use one.
A metal one.
Yep.
Don't think that brushing your tongue is doing it. No. You take a tongue scraper and you gag the ever-loving shit out of yourself like a cock's getting rammed down your
that's
throat.
how I got rid of my gag reflex. You're welcome.
Dude, yes. I used to... Dude, exactly. Fuck, dude, I had the same fucking problem, bro. I had the same fucking problem. I was scared to death of puking.
Different reasons we wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah, dude, oh, shit, baby. Risque. Okay. So, yeah. I was scared to death, right? I was scared to fucking death of fucking puking and gagging. Anytime I thought I would have a fucking phobia. Panic attack. Right? Then I got a tongue scraper. Do you know how quick I got over that fear? Every 20 times a day, I'm in that bathroom. just fucking losing my shit. And, like, I literally start laughing about it now. Like, I've literally...
It's worked wonders for that.
I've come close to actually puking, but for the most part,
Grace is always like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "You're scraping your tongue again," because I'm like in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You always have to test the limits too, right?
Some people's gag reflex is really disgusting sounding, though.
Oh, I mean, like those deep bellowing.
Oh
like, yeah.
Some people, it sounds like it's like a large wild animal dying.
That's a little.
Yeah. I imagine some people it's cute. They're like, no, I can't go.
Yeah, like almost like a wince.
No, like a fucking I don't know what the fuck we're talking. All right, well, who? All right, everybody. Let's talk about Barbies.
Oh, great.
Okay.
What did you used to do with your Barbies?
Well, no. There's a problem at Mattel, bro. It's not too recent, but I love this story. Okay. Barbie came out with a wheelchair Barbie, and then they were like, how come they're not selling? Your kids don't want to play with a doll in a wheelchair, bro. Is it really hard to understand? It's not because they're racist or insensitive. It's just...
Aren't they smart enough to make like a much smaller percentage of that particular Barbie? So yes, it's available for like somebody that's in a wheelchair or somebody that has a best friend in a wheelchair, so they can like have active play with like characters that they relate to. But like,
dude, I don't even think people in a wheelchair want a wheelchair Barbie. You
really?
know? Yeah. I mean, why don't they make burn victim Barbie?
Oh God.
Because nobody wants to be reminded of getting burnt.
You would have played with wheelchair Barbie just based on your fetish.
How about Barbie got AIDS Barbie?
We can't tell that until late stages. That's not a good idea.
Okay.
Stupid.
Late stage cancer Barbie?
You could.
Exactly. But nobody would buy it. And why? Because nobody wants their kid playing with
I'm surprised they haven't made a cancer Barbie, a bald with multiple wigs and like...
I'm sure they fucking have. I mean, you know, woke has gotten and trying to make everyone feel included is just the highest of priority. I would get a wheelchair Barbie though.
I know you would.
I could race them down like a Hot Wheels track with friends.
I really want to manage a dating account for you.
Why?
Because it sounds so fun to me.
Why?
And I have the best intentions for you. I'm not going to take it. I'll take it seriously, but it just sounds.
Did you just say because you don't have the best of intentions?
No, I have the best intentions for you.
Yeah, I bet.
Really, you don't think I do? That hurts my feelings.
Not if you're planning on moving out of the country. You don't.
Oh my God, you selfish prick!
No, seriously, whatever. Anyways, I mean, dude, the fucking
I need to replace,
the 6 or 7 people that watch this on a weekly basis, they'll miss us.
The friend portion. Get you a soulmate.
The what?
I said I need to replace the friendship portion of this relationship.
Dude, I think I'll be just fine.
I know you will, but I'm like trying to be funny a little bit.
My heart will go on. It really would. My heart will go on. Did you know there's a transgender Barbie?
Yes.
What makes the Barbie trans?
I don't know, because they're all trans in my eyes.
Exactly. None of them have genitalia. I didn't know a Barbie.
Just saying, like.
I didn't know a Barbie could come. I didn't know a doll could have a sexuality.
Right. I guess. I mean, an imposed or intended sexuality, assumed.
Yeah. I mean, I want to be as woke as the next white guy.
Do you?
No. I don't. But, you know, even if I did, you know, I truly don't understand the concept of a transgender Barbie. It doesn't mean I'm anti-fucking LGBTQ. It just means I don't stand what we're doing. They probably didn't even ask for it. It's just the company thinking that this is the equivalent to, you know, Dylan Mulvaney advertising for Bud Light. I have another idea, Jamie, I think is really killer.
Okay.
It's called Serial Killer Cereal.
I'm surprised nobody's come up with that yet, if I'm being honest.
It's a cereal with faces of famous serial killers in every bite.
At least you didn't say faces of victims.
No. Well, maybe they could be surrounded by the victims.
It's dark today.
So it's like you're looking at all of them and their victims floating in the milk. And you take that spoon and you might get a handful of Dahmer and Gacy and like
serial killers
some
would
of
be
their
like
victims.
Red and all the victims would be like another color.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you could like play in your milk too.
Yeah.
And like use your imagination. We're high.
Can I point out how far you are from the mic?
We are high as fuck.
And now you, holy shit. Yes, we are. This is a great weed, everybody. We are super stoned and we are talking about a serial killer cereal. A cereal with the faces of human serial killers in each bite.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Nothing like eating Jeffrey Dahmer's face out of a bowl of cereal.
What are the 3 zodiac signs that make up 85 to 90% of serial killers? Let me just see if you have any guesses here.
Well, why does anybody care? Yeah, I guess you'd have to believe in astrology.
Yeah, fuck you.
Or
Can you just humor me?
Or is it
fucking
astronomy? Summertime. I would say like June, July, August. Like
Leos.
Yeah, like summertime months.
Virgo.
That's my guess, yeah.
Okay. Well, kind of. Not kind of.
Well, how anticlimactic that was.
Yeah, it's Gemini, Pisces, and Sagittarius. And you notice how every time you do this and you watch the show back, I'm like clear as day and you just look like an idiot. So why do you keep doing it?
It's not really clear as day. It's clear as day because I fixed the fuck out of it. I literally have to block off that section and raise the audio by 220%.
220%.
I swear to fucking God, I've invited you to stay here after hours or the day that I fucking edit so you can see how much I have to fix.
220%.
Yeah. You're like having a messy kid.
And the microphone didn't fix it, and that just like kills you.
If you could just learn like broadcasters do to like when you're going to get loud, you back away. If you're going to get soft, you lean forward. I mean, this is why we wear in-ears.
I don't have in-ears.
You have headphones.
But that's not in-ears.
You know why you're wearing headphones?
Yeah.
So you can constantly keep an eye on your level.
Yeah, and I can hear myself clear as day all the time.
Yeah, right now you can because you're talking exactly like a broadcaster.
I whispered earlier. I was hearing myself.
Yeah, okay. Whispering hurts the voice. All right, let's move on. Okay, I had another idea for serial killers, bro.
Uh-oh.
We could do a contest for kids, see how many cereals that they can kill, and then whoever does will be crowned the serial killer.
By the bowl or by the box?
By the box.
Wow.
Yeah. So the first kid that can actually finish every cereal that's like available in like U.S. supermarkets, like finish every box, they actually get an award calling them a serial killer. Spelled with a C, of course, and not with an S.
It's not much incentive to like.
It's something they can do around fucking the fall months, dude. Dude, if they're gonna market fucking dude,
what?
Do you think that's any fucking weirder than the other marketing that there is out there?
There's so many innuendos and fucked up shit going on. Like, no, not really. Look at how close I am to the mic. Yeah. Do you want me to put it in my mouth? Yeah. Don't answer that.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna kill him.
Hey.
Really though.
How about I roast my own sex? Or is that too unwoke? Don't make fun of another gender. All right, everybody. You ever notice how when a guy mows a lawn, something as simple as mowing the lawn, he'll stand back and admire it like he just fucking painted the Mona Lisa?
Or he'll set a lawn chair out and drink a beer and watch his lawn that he just mowed?
Yeah, like, holy shit, I just fucking painted the fucking 16th chapel. Dude, it's...
Man,
yeah,
what can I say?
It's amazing. Like me, standing up admiring my shit.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Yeah, you think it's retarded, but but I talked to another lady about this recently, and she's like, yeah, I stand after.
Everybody looks, but
I gotta look.
You take it to like 17 higher levels than just regular people.
Because I'm more in tune with the world, Jamie. You know. You think I'm not fucking at this elevate, dude?
Okay,
I'm telling
buddy.
you, I float above the clouds. Okay, buddy. Yeah. No, men are, I mean, it's crazy. Like, a man will change the oil in the driveway or some shit, and like he'll think that he can join like a NASCAR pit crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole neighborhood comes over and like, and it's like all, you know what I'm saying? And like, hey, what you doing? Change the fucking spark plug? Did you use the H284? No.
I filled my transmission fluid.
Yeah. The fucking whole neighborhood.
My power steering fluid too.
No, I'm saying like the whole, all the guys in the neighborhood come over and they have a beer because
it's just an excuse to,
Yeah, and like,
congregate.
Yeah, I changed the battery in my lawnmower today. Really, bro? I mean, I don't. Dude, how about changing a light bulb? They even flex on changing a light bulb. Like,
they shouldn't.
Yeah, they act like they're fucking Thomas Edison. Dude, how about grilling? You know how serious men take that shit? Oh my God.
Some men, yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't want to fuck.
My brother happens to be one of them.
Yeah. Then everyone's got one. There are some people you don't fuck with when they're grilling.
Yeah, smoking and grilling and...
They get real proud.
Oh my gosh.
Real proud and protective of that shit. Like their car. Or even after they wash it. You ever seen somebody obsessed with their car and then after they wash it?
I was married to a person.
Yeah, it's like Kanye looking in the mirror.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's like when you treat an inanimate object better than you treat like people in your life, you need to reevaluate.
It's because the inanimate object never hurt my feelings.
Fucking A though.
Dude, in India, bing, ding, 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 ding. That's not India. No, super fucking racist sounding. All right.
We're becoming unhinged.
Shit. In India, there was a dude that broke the Guinness Book of World's Records by assembling the world's smallest washing machine. Dude, he built a washing machine that measured in a little over an inch. I don't know how centimeters that is for people across the pond or whatever, but yeah, he built
an inch.
Yeah, and it would wash little clothes too. It actually worked. It was functioning.
Little clothes for what? Mice?
Yeah, I don't understand. There's a record for that, apparently.
That's some...
In London.
Wow.
In London, everybody.
Yeah, at least it wasn't in Florida.
In London. A woman set a record by crafting 2,024 origami dolphins in 8 weeks.
2024?
2,024 origami dolphins in 8 weeks. Broke the Guinness Book of World Records for how many origami dolphins you can fold in the shortest amount of weeks. Dude, do you not understand what I'm going for? You say that there's no Guinness Book of World... I only say what I want to.
I only hear what I want to.
I'm a fucking gigantic 90s MTV hippie. All right, listen. All right. You're trying to fucking say that there's a record for how many origami structures you can make, right?
Yeah.
How long you can balance a 2x4 on your fucking cock, right? Yeah. There's a record for all that shit. But for some reason, they won't count my dumps as a world record. I just don't get it.
You should petition something somewhere, somehow.
I don't understand it.
Maybe you should send evidence and like make them reconsider.
I definitely think that I should.
I want to kill you. It's true.
I want to murder you. Remember that saying, I think people still say it. When they're trying to say something's dry, they'll say drier than a witch's broomstick.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's...
I think
like
I
I've
actually
never
said
heard
that.
Someone use that saying
I think I might have said that wrong. I think it's drier than a nun's pussy.
I thought it was a witch's cunt.
It could be. It could be.
I don't know.
Drier than a witch.
Something like that, though.
Yeah, drier than a witch's cunt or drier than a nun's pussy. And, you know, I got some questions about this, dude.
Oh, I've heard drier than a nun's pussy, actually.
Yeah. Do you think there's some kind of secretive study that somebody went around checking the wetness levels of these people compared to non-nuns and concluded that there's such a difference?
Right.
That we had to come up with this comparison to say something is dry.
I mean, the nun one makes sense because you're supposed to assume that they're virgins, right?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean they can't watch something on TV and be like,
right, or
you know,
even just.
I mean, dude, they're fucking human beings. I don't care how. I mean, they're still human beings. I mean, come on.
The witches one, I don't get though.
You don't think there are some numbs? Numbs. You don't think there's some numbs out there that are fucking rubbing one out?
There's gotta be, right? There's gotta be. Think about it. How many of these priests are like fucking kids? Like, I'm pretty sure it's way more.
Please forgive me.
Oh my god.
That is my click my mouse.
Maybe they fantasize about having sex and that's how they get off.
Oh my god, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't say that.
Why?
That is about the most unhinged shit
If you were a nun, though, wouldn't it make sense?
They don't look at him. He's the father.
Doesn't matter.
Oh my, well, okay. Then you would need to introduce me to a fucking ancestral nun.
Why do you? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what I could have possibly said, but dude, this is all. Dude, you know how I feel about you, for fuck's sake? I take a fucking bullet for you. Oh my god, Jamie, what the fuck do you want from me? A blowjob? Obviously not. Like, what do you want me to do?
No.
Get it? I get it.
Remember that
you are the
most of the
equivalent
time,
of a fucking white woman right now who's drunk. And you're gonna fucking forget your manners. And you're going to forget that we have standards here. And give me another one.
If that's the standard, though, how the fuck am I a part of this?
Dude, you're kind of like a gremlin. You know? It's kind of like, this is the equivalent to fucking feeding you after midnight.
No, isn't it? Oh. Well, what about the water?
What water?
Don't you throw water on them or something?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what fucking happens if you do it out of order. Maybe they turn even more fucked up, which would explain you. You know, maybe if you do it out of order.
I'm a fire sign with a water sign, so.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, in the movie, he gets them wet first, then he douses them with water. No. He gets them wet first, and then he fucking feeds them after midnight.
Yeah, then he feeds them after midnight.
I think if you feed them after midnight, you're just going to turn that one into a gremlin as opposed to several into a gremlin.
Oh,
yeah.
You keep copying me when I react to something.
I'm always... Dude, I'm out of my I'm stuck. Why?
Why what?
Maybe you're not acting fucking the way I want you to act, but I'm just like, we're both fucking stoned here. It's kind of like if you were drinking a lot and I was drinking.
How you want me to act, John?
Yeah, neither do I apparently. So there you go.
I
mean, yeah.
It is what it is, I guess.
Can we talk about the McDonald's bunch for a bit? They have a bunch of characters that I think are really telling and creepy as fuck here. Let's go down the list. Let's start with somebody not so obvious. A guy named Captain Crook.
I know Captain Crook.
Evidently, this guy steals fish fillets. You know, then you got the Hamburger, right? He steals hamburgers. You got Officer Big Mac, who is a burger who terrorizes people of color. You got Mayor McCheese, who is basically the Donald Trump of cheeses. And then you have Grimace, which is exactly what you're going to feel like and what you're going to do after you eat McDonald's.
But isn't Grimace a good thing, like a smile?
No, a grimace is a bad thing.
It's an evil grin, right?
No, it's fuck, what did I just eat? That's what Grimace is. They're trying
serious?
They're trying to fucking warn you what's going to happen if you eat their food.
You're
going to grimace.
Know that?
Because you aren't all high and mighty like you think you are.
That's not what we're getting at here.
Exactly.
I just tend to know a lot about fast food restaurants and their food and their ingredients, so I feel like I should know that, especially since McDonald's has been around a long time. That's all.
Yeah.
Disappointed in myself.
Yep.
And aren't you happy to be the one to dole out that disappointment?
Dude, There's Birdie the early bird.
I know Birdie.
Who's a cheerleader who guilt trips you having you eat their breakfast. It's fucking crazy. The Fry Kids.
Fry Kids. Oh my God, I forgot about the Fry Kids.
They're Epstein Island escapees as fries.
Oh my God.
Do you guys understand? Ronald McDonald. This guy looks like
Who's
Bill
a clown?
Burr. This guy looks like Bill Burr if he lost his mind.
Look into the symbolism behind the origin of a clown. Just saying.
Yeah. You better believe it. You're just saying. Is that the fucking 12th time? I think I get it now. I'm imitating your, like, whatever, like, noise you make after you react. And evidently that's annoying to you.
Yeah, it's really fucking annoying.
Even though, like, I was poking you in the side, would you rather that?
No.
Right.
They're even, though.
You're doing something that annoys me. I don't like it.
Okay, for the 12th time, yeah, I don't. I let, like, the first 10 go.
How long ago would you have called for a manager if you were in a store?
I never do that.
Yeah, right.
I just handle shit myself.
Yeah, I bet you do.
You better believe it.
Yeah.
That's my specialty, telling people to go to hell and having them look forward to the journey.
You ever heard the expression crying over spilt milk?
Yes.
Yes. It's valid. I've done it. Next. Not funny.
You're an asshole. I feel like you're taking advantage of my high state right now. I
feel like I just fucking unloaded every thought and thing you were about to say. And that's why you're like, oh, fuck.
That is not it.
Yep. I don't see a reason why. Dude, I don't understand. Like, okay, they're trying to say that you're whining over fucking nothing. You're crying over spilt milk. Spilt milk is... but I actually did used to cry when I used to spill milk.
Why?
It's because my father used to get really angry. And I used to get really frightened.
But you were crying over...
It doesn't matter why.
Not the milk.
The reason was, it doesn't matter the psychological. It just, if milk spilled, I was crying. Okay.
Every single time?
So maybe there was other people like me that really were freaked out when they accidentally spilt milk. They knew that it was going to be a problem. You know, whereas if I was a parent, I would have been like, "Oh, honey, no problem." I'd like to think I'd be like that. I wouldn't think I would be like, "You mother," you know,
not like that. But sometimes you got to be like, "Listen, you got to watch what you're doing, or you got to do this, or you got to do that."
Yeah, I think they understand.
But you're not gonna be like
point.
Exactly.
They understand that they fucked up, bro. You don't have to like keep like.
They feel instant shame.
Yeah, and too much. Too much. I got the point the first time.
Right.
You know,
obviously, if you spill milk, it's a fucking accident. You're not like, let's play and see if it spills.
Yeah. I definitely wasn't trying to do nothing on purpose, but I certainly, yeah. That's why I want to go back to the good old days, make America great again, where we can, force women to stay home, give me a martini, and smack them across the kitchen if the casserole's not cooked right. That's why Marty went back to the 50s, bro. That's why Doc was going there. He wanted to live the good old days, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, the weed is called Orange Chameleon. Not Orange Chem, and it's not Orange Creamsicle. It is Orange Chameleon. And the grower that we like around here that provided it, at least, they didn't hand it.
That grew it.
Yeah,
they grew it.
Yeah, the grower around here that grew it is called Berkshire Roots, and they do a really good job on their buds. If you like sativa dominant buds, I mean, wouldn't you give it a standing ovation?
Strain. Absolutely.
I mean, on every fucking level, bro. This is just a killer fire, what I would consider newer sativa, and that's the way I see it. And what do you want from me?
I hope you guys laugh because we're unhinged. I am fully aware of it. I really am.
Yeah. Well, dude. Okay.
Don't feel the need to defend it.
I love how we need to have this conversation all the time. Everything we talked about today was just to get high and fucking goofy and forget about the world for a minute, okay?
Listen, if they're watching this show, if they're with any repetition, they get that by now. Don't make the comment about this, like, one of them.
I feel like I guess I have to explain it because of the present company.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, half the shit I said you took seriously. Once again.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Including, like, any... Dude, all right.
Isn't that, like,
you
part
know
of the
how
appeal?
somebody says, you have to forgive me, I was drinking?
Yeah, but I don't... That's not an excuse, but okay.
Oh, of course it's not
It's an
for you.
explanation, but it's not an excuse.
I understand. People have used it against me. Some I've been like, okay, I get it. Some I haven't. Okay,
exactly.
And fucking vice. No different. No different for me. I'm baked out of my fucking mind. You know, I'm out of my mind. You know, my mindset is more raunchy, late 90s style, I don't give a fuck style comedy because it's all a joke. It's all satire. We need to bring back laughter, everybody. Everyone's way too fucking uptight. Everyone's trying to cancel smiling. I'm going to resist it. I'm sorry. I'm going to resist it.
Smiling?
Yeah. Yeah. That might have been an overreach, dude, but you know, I like to exaggerate. It's part of my personality.
Dude, listen, you need 3 to 4 8-second hugs. 8-second hugs a day, all right?
Dude, I haven't gotten hugged since like 1984.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
1984 was a good year, though.
Yeah. Last time I said that to you, you hugged me.
Yeah.
And I started to feel instantly like better, and I like felt like I had to resist
a little bit.
Yeah, because I didn't want to like it.
Yeah, I know. It's like, and it's a natural thing. You're not like, it's not like, that's like your subconscious, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
if you're going to hold on to me and start fucking healing me like your Mother Teresa, like, you know, I want you to like not let go.
Yeah.
And you're going to let go.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get angry. I'm going to hit it with a fucking frying pan. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I've been John. I'm still in. Yeah, I love it. I laughed, you laughed, but like always, when you laugh, you can't look anywhere near the camera.
Why?
I don't know. When you laugh, you're like...
I do not... My hands have been down.
Dude, I'm exaggerating. Once again, you just look down. You don't actually look at the camera when you're laughing. You're like this. Whereas I'm like...
I think it would be helpful if he gave me this feedback, like, you know, any of the times we've talked in between episodes.
Dude, with how sharp you are when you watch back these episodes, you would have fucking figured it out. You're like fucking Spider-Woman. If she was a hippie. Ladies, once again, I'm John, she's Jamie, and this is another episode of Blazed Infused as Jamie snorts. Remind me to clean the mic afterwards. There's probably snot on it.
Whatever. Look at you. You should practically shove it down my throat. I'm surprised you don't wipe it down with wipes the moment I leave every time.
Look.
Oh, there's the Clorox wipes.
Yeah.
I can't. Anyways, on that note.
It's not me, it was the pandemic.
Right. Right.
I played along at first. I did. I played along at first. I'm like, all right, yeah, oh, yeah, sure. You know, now I'm like, oh boy, what a mistake I made on multiple levels. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John. She's Jamie. The strain is orange Chameleon, and it's fan-fucking-tastic. Go out and try it. If you can find it in a place near you. Yeah, and I'm the one who's out of his mind.
Come and go.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Those golden dreams. No, red golden dreams.
All right. What is this, Golden Girls?
I don't know.
I don't know what we're doing.
Thank you for being a friend.
Okay, okay.
I love the Golden Girls, yo. I love that show. I need a shirt.
Yeah. Thank you for being
high as fuck.
Yeah, thank you for being high as fuck. That's what they should have said. Thank you for being a crotchety old white cunt.
Yeah, I know you're not talking to me.
No, dude, you wouldn't believe the amount of people that you wouldn't think. Okay, there's a lot of. Okay, I don't want. See, okay, I can't say it. Anyways, we have to go. All right, we don't really have. Maybe.
Stop.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Bye.
No, we're not on the phone here. Okay. Bye. That's all. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Bye. Okay. Oh, yeah. Dude.
She's one of those chicks that walks through the mall on speakerphone,
Yep.
so the whole world can hear her conversation.
give a
She
fuck.
just doesn't. Yeah, that's called not having any tact.
Yeah,
you understand
sometimes,
that?
yeah.
That's tactless.
Well, here's the thing. It's
And the
not like
second we stop
I
recording,
do it a lot or anything.
she can't hold it up to the. She's got
It's
a blast on, dude. I'm telling you, everyone has to hear her business. You know, like wherever she goes.
Yeah, but I don't really talk about my business like that.
You should carry around a boombox.
I just whatever the person is. Usually, the person's calling me to tell me something.
Don't you realize I'm just razzing you because I like you? I'm giving you a good time. I'm trying.
Is that a good time, really? Well, that explains a lot.
It was a good time for me. Probably not for you.
Yeah,
But that,
like I said.
Exactly. Anyways, Judy. Okay, we're like two high school kids that can't hang up the fucking phone. All right. Anyways, we got to go. Thank you, everybody. Orange Chameleon, it's great. John, Jamie, Blazed Infused.
5
God
stars,
bless.
absolutely.
Hit the
like, share,
uh,
subscribe,
yeah.
please comment, comment. Please.
Yeah.
I like to read them.
Absolutely, all that stuff. Until next time, everybody. Bye. See you. Bye.
I saw your face displayed upon a crescent moon that wavers up and down depending how the petals bloom. Doomed, always destitute, fused through infected roots, searching for a message but there's nowhere left to exit to. Heart full of vestibule scars, show I'm resolute. Why seek a resolution? Narcosis heaven sent. Heart grows beneath my feet, dark grows infested.